Hey everybody, it's Chris here, Blue Ridge Racing, here in the North Georgia mountains. Excuse me. Freezing, like a lot of the country is right now. Yeah, that cold came all the way down here. 6 yesterday, 16 this morning. Just brutal. But anyway, today I thought we'd run a few cars. And today we're going to run non-magnet cars. I've got a selection of original Aurora Thunderjet 500 cars I'd like to run. I'm going to show you the cars first, then we'll run them. And there's a couple of AFX mixed in. So, let's start. The first one we're going to show you is this Charger. Now, these are all original chassis that I built up out of the parts and stuff that I got from my brother-in-law, along with the bodies. Some of them are missing bumpers, windows, windshields, but they're still pretty cool. I have modified them. I've put on some Krager wheels and some better tires. Got that one. Got this old Riviera. This one actually has both its bumpers and its window and windshield. Whoop. Got this old Thunderbird. It's got the windshield, the driver, and it's got its bumpers. Skinny tires. Oop, I just dropped one. Okay, I think I got it. Yep, I got it. This Mustang, this thing's been beat up a little bit. The wheel wells were carved out. No bumpers. It does have a windshield. Original chassis. I got this Ford GT. Again, original chassis. This one's been modified a little bit. Aluminum rims, bigger slicks. What I do is I put a little O-ring back here to move the chassis down a little bit so that I can get in there with those wheels. These wheel wells haven't been carved out. Skinny front tires. I got an old Jaguar with the skinny tires. And an AMX. I got about 5 of these AMX bodies. Different colors, green, yellow, this. Again, that car just didn't look good without these Kragers on it. And then a couple of AFX. Got a Mopar. No windshield. It's got its bumpers. No magnets. But an AFX chassis. And I got my Woody. I love this Woody. It's got a magnet traction chassis. But it does have modified motor magnets. So, those are the cars I'm going to run today. And let's get to it. I hope you enjoy this as much as I do. I just love coming up here and running cars, and I thought, well, while I'm running cars, why can't I share it with you guys? So here's the Thunderbird. Now, it's different kind of running of cars because these things slide without magnets, but you know what? You got to drive them around the course still, which is fun. You can't just fly around all these curves and keep it on the track. So you do have to do a little bit of driving. But this one goes pretty good. There's the Thunderbird. Let's do this Mustang. The Mustang. This thing's all jacked up. It's because of the way my brother-in-law and his cousin did with these cars back then. It's a good little runner though. These tires on here make it hold the track a little better. Oh, I spoke too soon. Spoke too soon. There we go. This one's always been a little light in the front end for some reason. Suppose I could build up a different chassis for it, but all right, that's enough of that one. Let's do the Charger. These were good looking cars. Now when I run these old original Thunderjets and AFX cars, I run the voltage on the track at about 15, 16 volts. I think I'm at a little over 15 right now. They just, you know, the transformers that came with the old tracks were 18 to 20 volts. And they just run better at that voltage. But with these different wheels and tires, this non-magnet car is holding this track pretty well. Especially for a 60-year-old slot car. But you can still have fun even if the cars don't have magnets. I've had a good time building these up out of all the stuff I scrounged out of those boxes he sent me. Here's the Riviera. Some of these, you know, I tried to find missing bumpers and windows and everything, and they come from a guy or a person in Palm Springs called Rather Boring. And I had ordered the head and driver for the Thunderbird from this guy, and he said that I sent him a nasty message on eBay complaining about how long it took for my package to get here from California. Well, that's just not true. I'm retired and have been, and I basically have no place I have to be in all the time in the world to get there. So, I don't know, but he banned me from buying from him. So I can't get some of the bumpers and windshields I need. Oh well. Such is life. If that's the worst thing that happens to me, I think I'm in good shape. There's the Riviera. Alright. Here's Jaguar. Original skinny tires. Well, I replaced them with some replicas. Except the fronts are original. That one just ran off pretty quick. I'm getting too excited. I'm going too fast. It's hard not to get excited when you're playing with slot cars. I'm sorry. For me, anyways. That's why I make these videos, just because I want to share the fun I'm having and the joy of this hobby. It was really fun building up these old cars from scratch. I think at 2 of them I had completed chassis. All I had to do was change the wheels and tires. Okay, this is going to be it for the Jaguar. These are all Jeff Ryan cars. He loves these old Thunderjets. Now this one, this Ford GT here, this I upgraded the motor magnets to, it's either Pro 7 or Pro 10. I got them from Viper Scale Racing. This one, with these tires, goes around this track pretty darn well. Holds the track. It's got some good speed. Look at that. It runs every bit as good as a brand new Auto World Extraction or Thunderjet. And this one has no magnets. Those do. Right tires, I can see why they carved out wheel wells and everything to get some of these tires on these cars back in the day. Keep them on the track better. All right, here's the AMX. Gotta warm this beauty up. Haven't run it in a while. And as far as the setting on the controller, I run it up here. It's about 40 ohms, 45 ohms. Seems to work well. You don't need to get it too low or too slow a sensitivity setting on it for Thunderjets. But this, oh, I was just getting ready to say this one really goes good, and then it fell off. All right. I hope I'm not going too long. I have to check it here. But this car really does run pretty darn well. It even came with the original cube that it came in from Aurora. Let me see where I am on time. All right, 11 minutes. We got 2 more cars to run. This is AFX, no magnets. This car's faster than the other ones. I think it's got a mean green armature in it. Let me see. Yeah, it's got a mean green. All right, this is one of my favorite cars, my Woody. Just love this Woody. He still hits down there a little bit. I'm gonna have to put another shim down at the other end there on that bridge. I'm gonna do another video this weekend, because this weekend marks 2 years since I bought this track and started this journey. So I want to do like a 2-year anniversary of erecting this track. I got a couple pictures of it that I'll show on what it looked like when I first put it up and the cars I started with. And then I'll show the cars I have, which is a lot different than what I started. All right, that's a good way to finish right there. So that's running some non-magnet cars that are fun to build up. You take them apart, you clean them, you oil them, all the good stuff of HO slot car racing. So anyways, thanks for stopping by. Hope you found something that you enjoyed. And until next time, have a good one. Thanks again for everybody that watched. Bye.